You know, when most people look at Hayez as the kiss, they just see a couple in love, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
take a closer look
Yeah.
at the man's hand.
Hmm.
He's clutching something hidden beneath his cloak.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little detail that most people miss.
And that's where our deep dive begins.
Hmm.
Today, we're uncovering the secrets behind this seemingly simple embrace.
Absolutely.
And trust me, there's a lot more to this painting than meets the eye.
A lot more, yeah.
Hmm.
To really understand the kiss, we need to,
Okay.
sit back in time to 19th century Italy,
Mm-hmm.
a period known as the Risorgimento, literally the resurgence.
Okay.
So imagine this, right?
Yeah.
Italy, fractured under Austrian control,
Right.
yearning to be a unified nation. This desire, this struggle, it's woven into the very fabric of Hayez's canvas.
So it's more than just a love story then.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a political statement.
Precisely. Francesco Hayez, a leading figure in Italian Romanticism,
Hmm?
he wasn't just painting pretty pictures,
Right, right.
He was using his art to express this, simmering desire for a unified Italy,
Wow.
all while, navigating the very real danger of censorship.
So how did he do it? How did he get such kind of a bold message past the censors?
Well, he had to be clever about it, right?
Right.
Hayez, like a lot of artists of his time, they used a kind of visual code,
Mm.
embedding all these layers of symbolism into their work.
Okay.
And these symbols, they kind of flew right under the radar of Austrian censors.
Wow.
But to those yearning for a free Italy,
Yeah.
spoke volumes.
Okay, so let's break this code.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm looking at this image again,
Yeah.
and apart from the hidden dagger, I'm not seeing any secret messages.
That's the brilliance of it. It's subtle.
Okay.
But let's start with the dagger, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's not just a random detail, you see.
Right.
It's tucked right there,
Yeah.
under the man's cloak.
Yeah.
Almost like,
Like he's hiding it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A symbol of the clandestine societies
Mhm.
and that very real threat of revolution
Wow.
brewing beneath the surface of everyday life.
Talk about a hidden message. It makes you wonder, were these symbols common knowledge back then?
Yeah.
Would people have recognized the meaning immediately?
Some would have, absolutely, especially those involved in the movement.
Yeah.
For unification, think of it as a shared language,
Mhm.
a way for like-minded individuals to connect with each other,
Yeah.
communicate their hopes for the future
Right.
without ever uttering a word.
That's incredible. It's almost like he's sending a secret message
Exactly.
through his art.
Exactly.
And what about the man's foot?
Yes.
The one poised on the step.
Exactly.
You mentioned that earlier.
Ah, yes. That is another brilliant detail.
Yeah.
Because it creates a sense of ambiguity.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Is he coming or going? Is this a joyous reunion?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps like a clandestine meeting between revolutionaries?
Wow.
Or is it a heartbreaking goodbye?
Right.
Remember, a lot of revolutionaries were forced into exile during this period.
Right.
So this detail,
Oh.
it adds this layer of tension,
Oh.
uncertainty,
Right.
that just it amplifies the painting's emotional impact.
It's amazing how much thought went into every single aspect of this painting.
Absolutely.
It's like a puzzle,
It is.
and each piece tells its own story.
Yeah.
What about the colors?
Ah, yes.
You mentioned that Hayez painted several versions
He did.
of the kiss.
Yes. And the color palettes are significant.
Okay.
The original, completed in 1859, features this striking contrast of blue and red.
Okay.
And scholars argue that this was a deliberate choice,
Yeah.
a nod to France,
Okay.
Italy's ally in the fight for independence.
So these color choices weren't just artistic preferences. These were deliberate statements.
Absolutely.
Wow. Fascinating. And what about the later version? The one with the woman in the white dress?
That one's particularly interesting. Painted shortly after Italy's unification in 1861.
Okay.
This white dress
Yeah.
could be interpreted as a symbol of hope
Mm-hmm.
and new beginnings,
Oh.
reflecting the optimism of a nation finally free from foreign rule.
It's incredible to think that even the simple act of kissing
I
held political weight back then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In 19th century Italy, public displays of affection
Yeah.
heavily frowned upon.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So by portraying the kiss
Mm.
so passionately, so openly,
Yeah.
Hayez was making a statement.
Mm.
He was challenging those restrictive social norms,
Yeah.
imposed by the ruling class. He was pushing boundaries,
Mm.
celebrating the spirit of freedom
Yeah.
in a way that transcended words.
This is blowing my mind. It's like a whole new layer of meaning has been added to this already, powerful image.
Right. And there's still more to uncover.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that the kiss has also had a surprising cultural impact,
Really?
reaching far beyond the canvas?
You're going to have to tell me more. Okay, you got me hooked. What kind of cultural impact are we talking about?
This might surprise you, but have you ever seen those little Bansi chocolates?
Yeah.
The ones with the romantic messages inside?
Yeah.
Exactly. In the 1920s, the art director at Perugina,
Mm.
the company that makes Bocce,
Yeah.
he saw Hayez's painting
Right.
and was just immediately drawn to its romantic aura. It
Yeah.
was instantly recognizable, even back then. And it perfectly captured the essence of their product.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Those chocolates were inspired by the kiss.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
From a symbol of revolution to a tiny messenger of love, it just shows you the power of art to, I don't know,
Yeah, to transcend.
transcend time and context.
Absolutely.
Wow. But you mentioned there was more.
There is.
Okay.
The legacy of the kiss, it extends even further
Yeah.
into the world of cinema.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Legendary Italian director Luchino Visconti
Yeah.
was so captivated by the painting that he used it as a key source of inspiration
Yeah.
for his 1954 masterpiece film Senso.
Wow. Senso, that's a classic. I've seen it. I didn't pick up on that connection.
Oh, wow, yeah.
How was the painting used in the film?
Well, Visconti, master of visual storytelling, he saw in the kiss more than just a romantic image.
Right.
He recognized the echoes of the Risorgimento,
Mm-hmm.
those simmering passions, the political turmoil,
Right.
and brilliantly mirrored these themes in the film's central love story.
Wow.
So just like Hayez used the painting to comment on his time,
Right.
Visconti drew on its power to kind of illuminate the complex realities of post-war Italy.
It's amazing how this one painting, this kiss,
Yeah.
it can hold so much meaning. It's a love story. It's a political statement. It's an inspiration for both chocolates and cinema.
Exactly.
It's a lot to process.
It is, and that's part of what makes the kiss so captivating.
Yeah.
It's full of this deliberate ambiguity,
Right.
leaving space for us, the viewers, to project our own interpretations onto it. We bring our own experiences, our own understanding of history,
Right.
even our own longings
Yeah.
to the canvas.
So as we near the end of our deep dive,
Yeah.
what would you say is the biggest takeaway?
Yeah.
What should someone remember the next time they encounter the kiss, whether in person or in a book?
I think it's this. Art is never created in a vacuum.
Right.
It's a product of its time,
Yeah.
reflecting the hopes, the anxieties, even the political climate of its era.
Right.
But great art, like The Kiss,
Yeah.
it also has the power to transcend those origins, to speak to universal human emotions
Right.
that connect with us across generations.
Makes you wonder, what will future generations glean from the art of our time?
Yeah, that's a great question.
What will they see when they look back on our paintings, our sculptures, our photographs?
It's fascinating, isn't it?
What secrets will they uncover?
Right.
It's pretty amazing.
That's the beauty of it all, isn't it? Art is an ongoing conversation that
Yeah.
spans centuries.
Right.
And we're all a part of that conversation, whether we're, creating the art or simply taking the time to appreciate its hidden depths.
Beautifully said. And on that note, we'll leave you with this thought. The next time you encounter a work of art, don't just glance at it. Really look at it. Ask questions. Dig a little deeper. You never know what secrets you might find hidden beneath the surface. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.